Hey everyone, what I'm going to tie for you today is a rabbit and bucktail combination jig. I call it the RB4 just because this is the fourth version that worked really well for me. It's on a 1/8 ounce football head with the number 1/0 heavy wire flipping hook. We're going to start by getting a good thread base down. We're going to use olive 210 denier thread, as I do in all my bass jigs. And we're going to wrap down on the lead onto the hook. And back up. Now on this one, you don't want to go all the way down to the bend. You just want to go just a little bit off of that lead. Okay, first thing is our rabbit strip. This is a green pumpkin with blue and black bars on it. It's going to go good with the green pumpkin jig head. We're going to position that. We want about 1 3/4 to 2 inches behind the hook. This one this will have a lot of movement, this type of jig in the water. You could swim this effectively as well as work it on the bottom. All right, let's tie it down to where you want your thread to come down right around the hook point. You can see where that's hanging at. Right about there is where. Never tie that in real tight. Now we're going to take a full rabbit strip and we're going to tie it in right where our line went, right where we started there at the hook point. And we're going to wrap. Brush your hair back. As you notice, I'm wrapping this towards me. Normally I don't do that, but I am just for this because I'm going on this lead and I'm also tying bucktail in. I want the hair to go a certain way, but it's just something I got in the habit of doing. You could do it the other way and it'll still be fine. Now, once we get below the collar point there, where your skirt would be if you were using a rubber skirt, silicone skirt, that's what those rings are there for on the jig head. That's where we're going to finish wrapping our rabbit hair too. Very carefully stroke the hair back and finish tying that in there. Don't worry if you get any stray hairs. You just brush them back, tie them in. They'll be fine. Okay, now we have our rabbit hair tied in with the tail. Next thing I'm going to do is come up here and add my bucktail. Now on this one, the bucktail I'm going to use is a green, a dark olive green. It was called the bucktail. There's some lighter green in there mixed in with some darker stuff. It's just the way it was dyed and the color they call it. It definitely does look like two colors. Can also wet your fingers here and push this rabbit hair back because it will get in your way. It is kind of fuzzy. Now I want the bucktail to extend right to where this rabbit hair is. believe me, it works really good in conjunction with each other in the water. Get my bucktail off. Like I said with bucktail, you always want to trim the parts that comes off the hide. You don't want to cut those ends whatsoever. You ruin the action. And get clump in and work your bucktail around. Let's get it around, give it a few good wraps. Now we're going to add some more. To round it out. There's some long ones in here. Okay, on the bottom. Measure it. Trim it. Now I got an empty spot on each side. That's not going to be a problem because it's not going to take a lot of bucktail. I'm actually going to take a clump and split it into two smaller pieces. Okay. Whoops. Drop my scissors. No big deal. All the way around. Now that I got it all tied in, I can work on my securing wraps. And right before I finish it off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my favorite black pearl flash and tie it in just a little bit past the bucktail. You can do whatever you like with it. Fold this over. You can make this as long as you want. You don't even have to use it. But as you see most of my other videos, I do like to use flash. It's something that provides a lot of confidence for me, and that's, if it's working for you with the confidence thing, then do it. Finish it up with the whip finisher. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cinch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cinch. trim. And there you have it. Now if you see there's a hole here, that's because I'm going to make this weedless. But this is what I call my RB4 bucktail rabbit jig. Works tremendously well. Isn't a very hard pattern to tie, and definitely catches the fish. So give it a try and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.